Brian Claypool, criminal defense attorney, you know, people are saying this is basically an open and shut case. On the very day that this woman is supposed to hand over these two kids to her estranged husband for his very first visitation, the housekeeper walks into the hotel room that she had absconded to with these kids and finds a bloody, bloody scene of carnage. The 2-year-old dead and the 13-year-old badly injured. It seems like an obvious cause and effect. What say you?
Not at all, Jane. I think we're rushing to judgment again. Let me tell you why. If she's angry at anybody, she'd be angry at her ex-husband-to-be, not the kids. There's no prior history of her having difficulty with her kids or carrying any physical acts against her kids. So that's the first reason why I have suspicion whether she murdered these kids. The second big reason why is we don't even know the cause of death yet for the 2-year-old. There's no physical manifestation of somebody physically harming her. Is it possible, Jane, that maybe this woman drove away for a timeout, left her 13-year-old to babysit the 2-year-old, and then something tragic happened with somebody else being the intruder? So I think we need to be very careful about rushing to judgment.
Williams, does that sound until we wait till the situation becomes murderous and then we do something, Brian?
Jane, I have a real problem with everybody dumping this on a failed marriage. This petition for dissolution of marriage is no different than thousands of petitions that are filed daily. There's nothing unusual about this petition for dissolution. For example, she was the custodial parent, and what he was trying to do, he wasn't trying to remove her as custodial parent. He was just trying to get a little bit of visitation. So this wouldn't prompt her to kill her kids. This is really, I think, again, a rush to blame her for something that isn't supported. And also, what about, let's get back to an issue that everybody's avoided. What about this little girl? We don't even know how she died. Has anybody investigated whether she had any prior medical conditions, whether there was any sibling rivalry between the 2-year-old and 13-year-old?
The older sister is slashed. I mean, yes, it's a homicide.
There's no cause of death. There's no Jane, if she suffocated the child, asphyxiation would be cause of death. In the autopsy report, it wasn't there.
Jane, I want to go back.
They're awaiting the toxicology reports.